Hey guys, I'm Nisha Homi. Today I'm sharing 3 different garlic bread veg sandwich recipes. These garlic bread sandwiches are an ideal, healthy, filling meal for breakfast, lunch or for dinner. So let's get started with the recipes. To make garlic bread vegetable sandwich, I'm using my homemade whole wheat bread. This is 100% whole wheat bread. I've already shared the recipe. Please do check it out. I'm going to keep this aside and I'm getting ready the garlic paste. I'm using 1 green chilli, a handful of peeled garlic cloves. This is about 20 to 23 cloves of garlic. I'm going to finely chop the green chilli and the garlic cloves. Make sure that you finely chop the garlic and the green chilli. Once finely chopped, transfer to a bowl. I'm going to keep this aside. Next, I'm finely chopping in a small handful of coriander leaves. Once chopped, transfer to the bowl. Instead of green chilies, you can use red chili flakes, about a teaspoon of red chili flakes, or you can use red chili flakes and green chili. Traditionally, to make garlic bread, butter is used. Today, I'm using A2 desi ghee. I'm adding in a couple of tablespoons of A2 desi ghee. This is grass-fed cow's A2 desi ghee. Instead of A2 desi ghee, you can use grass-fed cow's butter. Vegans can opt for wood-pressed oils like wood-pressed groundnut oil. Into this, I'm adding in 1/4 teaspoon pink Himalayan salt. If you're using salted butter, there is no need to add extra salt. And now I'm going to give this a good mix. And my garlic spread is ready. So I'm going to keep this aside. Now, if you are in a hurry, you can always make ahead this and store it in the refrigerator. Next, I'm making a green chutney, and for that, into my blender jar, I'm adding in 1 green chilli, which I'm breaking into 2, a small piece of ginger, which I'm roughly chopping and adding in, about 4 shallots, also known as cherry ulli in Malayalam. I prefer to use shallots in my recipes as they are a good source of iron and folate, and I'm always looking for ways to include them in my recipes. However, if you don't have shallots at hand, you can use 1/4 of an onion instead. I have a bunch or a large handful of fresh coriander leaves. I have washed and rinsed it thoroughly, and I'm going to add this into my blender jar. I'm roughly chopping and adding the coriander leaves. Into this, I'm adding in pink Himalayan salt as needed, 2 cloves of garlic, 3/4 teaspoon roasted jeera powder, also known as cumin powder, 1/3 teaspoon amchur powder, also known as dry mango powder. Into this, I am squeezing in 1 whole lemon, 1/3 teaspoon turmeric powder. Today I am using waigon turmeric, which has high curcumin content. A fat pinch or about 1/3 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Black pepper helps the active ingredient in turmeric known as curcumin absorb faster into your body. So when you're using turmeric, always make sure that you add at least a fat pinch of black pepper powder. And now I'm going to blend this to a fine paste. And my green chutney is ready. Green chutney can be kept in the refrigerator and it will stay good for a couple of days if kept in an airtight glass container in the refrigerator. So if you're short of time, you can always make ahead green chutney and store in the refrigerator. To make the first sandwich, which is potato sandwich, I have already boiled 1 medium-sized potato. I've finely chopped half of an onion, 1 green chilli, half of a tomato, and a small handful of coriander leaves which I have finely chopped. And now I'm mashing the boiled potato with a fork. This is a very easy and filling sandwich which you can enjoy for breakfast, lunch or for dinner. And once the potatoes are mashed, I'm mixing all of the other ingredients. Pink Himalayan salt as needed, 1/4 teaspoon roasted cumin powder, also known as jeera powder, 1/4 teaspoon amchur powder, also known as dry mango powder. Mixing all this really well. At this point, you can check salt. If you feel you need more salt, you can add in. And now our potato filling for the sandwich is ready. To make the sandwich bread, I'm taking about a teaspoon of the garlic spread and I'm spreading it over the bread slice. Spread it evenly all over the bread slice. I have already heated my cast iron tawa and I'm placing the bread garlic side down. I'm spreading a teaspoon of the green chutney on top. Remember, the flame of the cast iron tawa is on the lowest. Next, I'm placing some potato filling and lightly spread it out. With this potato filling, you can make 2 sandwiches. Take the next slice of bread and spread 1 teaspoon of green chutney and place the green chutney side over the potato filling and press down, and then spread a teaspoon of the garlic paste over it, and now it's ready to turn it over. Allow that side to get lightly roasted. You can see that along with the garlic, the bread has toasted really well. And once that side is done, carefully remove to a plate. And my garlic bread potato sandwich is ready to serve. You can enjoy this as a filling meal for breakfast, lunch, or for dinner. To make the second sandwich, which is a channa sandwich, I'm using 1 cup of boiled channa. So what I've done is I soaked the channa or chickpeas overnight and then I pressure cooked with little salt. I pressure cooked for about 15 minutes after the first whistle. That is, after the first whistle, I simmered the flame for 15 minutes. And as you can see, the channa is nicely boiled. Half of an onion finely chopped, half of a tomato finely chopped, a small carrot grated, 1 green chilli chopped, and a small handful of coriander leaves. Green chilli you can increase or decrease as per your taste. Into this I am squeezing in 1 whole lemon, half teaspoon roasted jeera powder, also known as cumin powder. When you're using channa, it's very important that you use roasted jeera or jeera powder. Jeera helps with digestion, and now with a fork I'm mashing the boiled channa. There is already salt in the boiled channa, so add salt accordingly. Okay, I have mashed the channa. Into this I'm adding in a couple of teaspoons of the green chutney and give this a mix. This channa filling can also be stored in the refrigerator and it will stay good for a couple of days in an airtight glass container. So this is also an excellent sandwich filling to meal prep. Now at this point you can check salt. If you feel you need more salt, you can add in. I'm adding in a fat pinch of pink Himalayan salt. And for an extra garlic flavor, I'm adding in a teaspoon of the garlic masala which we had made earlier. This is entirely optional, but when I was recipe testing, I found that this really will enhance the taste of the channa filling. Mix this really well. And my channa sandwich filling is ready. Now to make a garlic bread channa sandwich, I'm taking a slice of the bread and placing a teaspoon of the garlic mix, and I'm spreading it all over the bread. I'm placing the bread garlic side down onto the hot tawa. Spread 1 teaspoon green chutney over the bread. Remember, the flame is on the lowest, and place the filling on top. Channa sandwich bread is high protein and super filling. With this channa filling, you can make 3 servings of sandwich. I'm spreading out 1 teaspoon of the green chutney, and I'm placing it green chutney side down, and I'm pressing the sandwich with my hand. And lastly, I'm spreading a teaspoon of the garlic mix over the bread slice. Turn it over. You can see the garlic and the bread has toasted really well. The toasted or roasted garlic will give an amazing flavor. And once that side is roasted, transfer to a plate. And my healthy, high protein garlic bread channa sandwich is ready to serve. You can enjoy this as a meal for breakfast, lunch, or for dinner. The third garlic bread sandwich is a curd sandwich made with my homemade vegan curd, and for that I have already grated a small carrot, finely chopped a small handful of coriander leaves, half of an onion finely chopped, 1 green chilli finely chopped, half of a tomato finely chopped. This is my homemade vegan cashew curd. I've already shared the recipe, please do check it out. This vegan curd is homemade and is a good source of healthy gut-friendly probiotics. Now, if you don't have any issues with the dairy milk curd, you can use dairy curd instead. Into this, I'm adding in the vegan cashew curd. If you're using dairy milk curd, try to use hung curd. I'm adding in 1/3 teaspoon roasted jeera powder, pink Himalayan salt as needed, and give this a good mix. Instead of carrot, you can use any vegetable of your choice which is in season. You can also add in a handful of boiled channa in this mix. I'm just showing you a basic curd sandwich mix. Take a bread slice and spread 1 teaspoon of the garlic mix. I'm heating my cast iron tawa and I'm placing the bread garlic side down. 1 teaspoon green chutney, the curd filling, 1 teaspoon green chutney on top, and cover the bread slice and press down with your fingers. The garlic mix on top. Once that side is lightly roasted, flip it over. Allow that side to get lightly toasted as well. Once done, transfer to a plate. And my garlic bread dahi sandwich is ready to serve. So guys, do try these 3 sandwich recipes and let me know in the comments which is your favorite sandwich. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye bye.